Oh, you engineers, this is where karate struggles. The problem with karate often is A plus B equals C. We do this, which leads to this, which leads to this, which leads to this, and that's exactly how it's done. You see it in your bunkai all the time. Everyone wants to do the move exactly like it's done in the forms. Because you have two minds in life, right? You have engineer people and you have artists. Artists are free flow and they understand that things change and evolve. Engineers are, I put this in a system and this is how this works. And karate's full of those guys because that's what they gravitate to, because that's what people tell them to do. So if he attacks me and I have this perfect motion and I do this over and over again, it makes me feel so good. Because in my mind, I have a defense for this. And I feel like I can survive. And then he does the next logical move, which brings me to the next logical move. And it's like chess. Yeah, well, it's not like chess. You have time in chess. You don't have time here. Once you learn the basic patterns and movements, what you have to understand is that there are no patterns and movements. He goes to punch, but all of a sudden he does something weird and comes to grab it. Now I got to do something else. And then he does another punch out of the blue that I'm not expecting, and I got to find somewhere else to go. And oh my God, here comes another one. I have no idea what he's throwing or the direction he's coming on. I don't get to plan out back fist, back punch, front kick. The hardest jump you're going to make in martial arts is to stop thinking about the techniques you have and trying to do them, and just trusting yourself to throw whatever fits whenever the situation is and where they belong, and you don't have to think about them. When I work, people ask me, what did you throw? I don't have any idea. I just know whenever a target shows up, I hit it. And whatever I hit it with is whatever is closest. So when you're in flow, you have to play and all the time experiment with all the angles and the directions, but your partners have to feed you on things you're not looking for. Like they have to get creative with their work. Otherwise, you'll never understand how to do this. It's not A plus B equals C. There's no engineering here. It's free flow. It's artistry. You start, another one comes, and then you just experiment with whatever you have. Whatever it is what you got. Not a preformed kata where I'm going to go, I hit him like this, then we move it and hit him like this, and then we go into this throw. Dude, you got to stop that. If you think you're going to do that, you're going to fail badly. Because everything you always think is coming doesn't. In real fights, people throw crazy stuff. You don't know what they're going to do. Again, I love this argument all the time. My kata says it would do this. Your kata's probably wrong. Your kata's there to show you a basic idea of how it's done, but it's not meant to keep you trapped where you think you have to do that exactly like that all the time. Instead of having people constantly just attack you with the same thing and then going into your repetitive work all the time, you have to just give them permission to throw whatever they want, whenever they want, slowly at first, right? So you learn to experiment with whatever they're throwing on any angle that's coming. I don't know what he's throwing. I don't care what he's throwing, right? He can throw kicks, he can throw punches, he can throw whatever he wants, right? He can throw other things, right? I don't care because I'm not interested. I'm not interested in what he's throwing. I'm interested in moving and hitting him and not pre-planning. So do yourself a favor, stop pre-planning, and your martial arts will be better.